Now, it's hard to believe, but this hawk actually survived after being caught in the front grille of this truck. Now, people believe that it was dead until they pulled it out, but now that hawk is back to full strength.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling has more on the rescue and how people helped that hawk fly free again.
The hawk spent a couple weeks here in rehabilitation at the Paws Wildlife Center. It was released just in time for the holiday, and the pictures of the rescue are dramatic.
It was unable to fly. It was hemorrhaging from its mouth.
This is the shocking photo of what the hawk looked like after it was first struck by a truck near Duvall. The animal barely recognizable, just feathers sticking out.
Pretty dramatic to see what it looked like before it was rescued and removed from the grill.
When the bird was pulled out, it was amazingly still alive.
As you could see from that second photo of it, was definitely stunned.
The driver called for help, and the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife responded, quickly transporting the hawk to the Paws Wildlife Center team in Linwood.
They were pretty integral in saving this hawk for sure.
X-rays showed that fortunately there were no orthopedic issues like broken bones.
Really, it just had a lot of bruising around its spine, and so our staff just made sure that we managed its pain. About 10 days in to care, we started noticing it was starting to take some short flights, so we were pretty excited about that.
The staff began doing test flights, and about 8 days later, the bird was ready for a triumphant release. Wildlife officers told the Paws staff where the bird was found initially, so it was set free in its home territory. To their delight, the hawk immediately found what appeared to be its mate.
It was another adult red-tailed hawk. They flew next to each other. They started vocalizing. One would land in another tree, it would land next to it, and so that was pretty cool.
Jeff says rescuers want the public to know that birds like this can be saved and encourage you to call if you find an injured animal.
An animal that is hit by a vehicle, it's not necessarily dead or it's not a death sentence, that we are able to rehabilitate them successfully.
Jeff says everyone who played a role in the rescue provides a great example of how the community supports one another and its wildlife.
It gives me a lot of pride to live, Western Washington, to see how our community responds in these cases.
Jeff says the Wildlife Center typically cares for around 4,500 to 5,000 animals a year. He says more than 2,000 of those patients are birds. Reporting in Linwood, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.